Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Victoria 2 as the Albion Confederation. Let's continue on from where we last left off. So if you have been enjoying this series, or leave a thumbs up down below, because it has, it helps the channel. But we are doing pretty well. Like, we've gotten a bunch of satellites, Romania, Yugoslavia, Hungary. Like, we're doing so good. Like, we are crushing it. Also, we'll send this artillery to the front lines. Thank you very much. I'm just wondering, what makes sense to be our next target? Like, what's our expansionist policies at this point? Because, like, we're in second place, first, second, third in terms of our score. Like, we are basically just a slightly smaller vanilla Germany. Also, we have so much soldiers. So many soldiers. And I think I'm kind of okay with that. Like, our industry, well, we'll fund all this stuff. Please and thank you. Also, fund whatever you want to upgrade here. Nej, get you up to a friendly. I mean, I'm trying, like, kicking a dual monarchy down a peg. Definitely some interest. Jackman rebels have launched here. Do I not have military access through you? Apparently I did not. Apparently you need to ask for military access through your own puppet states. I don't know why that would be the case. Okay, but it looks like the Hungarians are doing fine just over here. So we'll retreat our troops back, at least for now. Let's go for some military plans for a little bit more organization. Yeah, Hungary will deal with this. Yugoslavia's even helping them out as well. And you should all be my friends. Apparently you're not allied towards us, but I don't think you need to be allied towards us, seeing as you are my satellite states. I mean, I'll form alliances with you anyways, because I don't know if it does make a difference or not. And there will be another election. Who's going to win? I'm going to take a guess and say that's going to be... Actually... The reactionaries have lost a lot of voter ideology. The voters are a lot less reactionary than they used to be in the last few elections. So there's still a chance that they'll win. I think your war is now over. So Genoa now exists as kind of like a small independent island. Basically, it's just Corsica. Of course, Italy wants to have that in their sphere. Is Italy going to become a great power? Right now, they're in 11th place. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if they kind of get there. Doom Confederation. Just ban the dual monarchy. Thank you very much. And Venice. I mean, Venice is significantly less important to our overall strategy at this point. I think, like, is there anything else we can do? So now sometimes you can form Arabia. I'm wondering maybe if we sphere them once. Yeah, spend 25,000 pounds to get some influence to Congo. I think that seems completely alright. In Scandinavia, are they actually fighting over here? Yeah, Spain and Scandinavia are fighting over some African colonies, but I really don't know how much difference it's going to actually make. Send you down actually just the one. Nejd is going to be important, but, like, again, in like 40 years from now. Yeah, so you're all war. Who the hell are you? I don't know, but you were definitely not in this war before. Looks like the Anglo-French are at war still over in Central Asia. I mean, the Russians are probably going to do a full annexation of Sibir. I'm surprised that Scandinavia really has all these territories. Like, if I was Russia, you think I would... Also, they got like 80% of the vote. You think that the Russians would just take all this territory. Scandinavia, or like Scotland would declare their independence or something like that. All those seem like things that, I would do if I was given the option. Yeah, you're going to annex Sibir, you're going to annex the Kingdom of Afghanistan. I mean, that's actually a pretty big get for you. Greece opinion there. Now the cordial. I mean, Persia has unified this peninsula. Could do a punitive expedition. What would the punitive... It'd probably be for this island right here, if I had to take a guess. Anybody else we can do a punitive expedition on? Acquire state, place in the sun. What about, like, Egypt? Are you friendly with anybody? You're neutral with everyone right now. Demand concession. I wonder if I just demand the Sinai Peninsula. Just so... but, like, we don't have any boats. Which does make this a little bit trickier. Increase places of Macedonia. We want them to at least, you know, somewhat be our friends. Actually, no, we have 14 transports. Send them down to Romania. How are we losing troops? Oh, what's happening? I think these guys are actually rebelling against us and then immediately dying. Okay, that's at least understandable. Egypt. I mean, add to sphere, it's 167 days. Because we want to build a Suez Canal. What do I actually need to do to build the Suez Canal? We need steam turbine, and we need to own Suez. Understandable. Steam turbine is... a 9th... Oh, we can actually do it right... Yeah, no, as soon as actually we're done military plans, we probably want to actually get Egypt into our sphere. Build a Suez Canal. We also have mission to civilize. Does that mean anything for us? It does! We can actually colonize some territory. I think that's probably all we can colonize, but you know what? It's something. It is something. You're fighting Jacobin rebels. I don't care if, like, Austria gets their ass kicked. It really doesn't make a big difference to us. As long as they're in our sphere and they're friendly towards us, then everything's okay. What I do want to do... Yeah, no. Get steam turbine. And Nejd, while you've been nice and all... I mean, we've gotten you up to cordial. We can get more points into you later. I'm going to throw all my points into Egypt. Even Confederation's looking okay. Everybody else looking fine. I mean, yeah, people are going to try to influence these other countries. But I don't think it's going to make too much of a difference. Also, now... we're probably going to want to start building troops in the next 4 largest provinces. Just encourage soldiers here. Thank you very much. Yeah, we can train probably way more troops in the future. Like, we're going to be absolutely golden. Which is quite nice. What do I like the Hafsid Kingdom? Is there anything we can do against you? We can make you a puppet state. I don't know if this mod has the events where if you have somebody in your sphere, you just kind of annex them. I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case. Also, Venice does have a colony here. They're allied for some reason to Turkey. Which I guess is fine. It's really not a big deal. You'll be ready in November. Yeah, we'll quarantine the state to make sure everyone doesn't get sick in the country. But I can't put Romanian troops on our boats. As unfortunate as that is. Also, Poland's annexed another big country. So they are in 4th place. South African nationalists have risen up. Did they take? They took the entire army. This is against Japan. I have no interest in going to war with the Japanese right now. Egypt will put you into cordial. I guess we'll just send these guys down. I mean, I don't want to lose the colony for obvious reasons. Like, we fought for that, and I don't want to give it to this guy, for example, which I'm assuming is who it's gonna go to. A 23 stack. Usually takes, I think, about a year. Yeah, we'll respect their beliefs for now. Do I have military access to all these people? If I don't, I'm going to get it right now. Thank you, Austria. We already have access to you. Fantastic. Okay, so into the boats. Send the boats all the way down south. As far south as we can possibly go. And is it just the Jacobin rebels? I mean, it is just a Jacobin revolt. Which, honestly, I'm just not concerned with. There we go. Just build one more army. Have them sit in Prague or something like that. Like, we could just have a full 36 stack sit in the south. What are you guys missing for railroads? Nothing. You're actually all building just fine. Okay. Cool. Upgrade whatever we can here. Fund all the projects. We can now create you into an actual protectorate. And, of course, our navy, you are going to dock right here. It's a pretty simple request. What if I, like... I mean, a conquest CB is going to be a little bit much. But I'm worried that they might become independent. I mean, so Japan's actually in 3rd place. Still, I'm surprised by that. Like, that's much better than I would have expected. Okay, you up to friendly. Egypt's now almost in our sphere. When they're in our sphere... Where is this army? Oh, it's already here. Fantastic. So we should win against the Boer Patriots. The French monarchy. After a question last year, the monarchy has affirmed its French character, rooted in Paris, and has gained the support of the French population, which seems to me like we could see... I mean, a dual monarchy can break apart. And a dual monarchy does break apart, of course. That is fantastic for us. Yeah, so you're now all dead. I'm assuming I can't colonize this. Yeah, it has 10 life rating, which is... We need colonial negotiations and the Dark Continent. Both of which we'll get at some point. Okay, but it looks like we should have this under control. Maybe we'll try sieging all these provinces just in case that makes a difference in terms of how, like, the game code decides whether or not they've won. There's also... Okay, you know what? German Pan-Nationalist, we can't abide that. The Jacobin Rebels, fine. The Pan-Nationalist, absolutely not, so we'll send over an army to go crush them. You want an alliance? No, wait. You want an alliance? Absolutely not. What kind of offer is that? You are an absolute... I mean, you're primitive. So, I mean, you know, there is, I think, some use for you. Like, we could annex you in the future. It's to be done in July. So, next month, we'll get our steam engine. Build the Suez Canal. Should make us some decent money. And also a lot of prestige. Okay, Poland. You have unified your entire country, and you're now actually at war with the Russians as well. Am I not allied to you anymore? I'm not allied to you anymore. What happened to our friendship? The answer is I don't know. Does anybody want to be my friend? No, they don't even like us. Poland, what did we do? I don't understand. We used to be such good friends. But you'll be done soon as well. Burgundy's also a great power again. I don't know how the hell that happened. I mean, Japan... Okay, let's see. No way. No. I would like Poland to be our friend, but apparently that's not a case. Russia, no. No. That's never happening. And Belgium's also never happening. Who are you at war with? Grand Colombia and Finland. I mean, your borders suck, and I hate them so much. What are you fighting over, even? Russia wants territory. Okay, fair enough. I still think... Who are you fighting? I don't know, because these are also South African nationalists. That actually might signify about, like, who... I mean, no, you're the Boers. So I'm assuming, yeah, I would have gone over Lewin. So we'll keep these guys down here, because they have no interest in revolting to liberate South Africa. Okay? That's our colony. We fought the Burgundians for that land. And by God, we'll keep it. Neutral. Cordial. You're friendly with Egypt. When did that happen? I could have sworn you were like everybody was hostile towards the Egyptians other than us. The province has been brought under control. That's good, I think. I don't know what that modifier actually did for us, but... Okay, Egypt. Honestly, I hate to do it. We're going to actually ban the Polish first. Before we get this done. Next up, you'll be ready in the 18th of June. So we still got about a year and a half. Let's definitely carry a big stick. Thank you very much. Yeah, I think that navy down there is completely fine. Let's discredit the dual monarchy. I keep on calling them the French. I mean, they're mostly the French. Japan, look. You're just not a good ally for us. Seeing as you're basically on the other side of the map. Like, you don't benefit me at all. Like, I wouldn't mind taking over, like, this territory here from Poland. I mean, if I was to just... Because you're not allied to anybody. I mean, Poland's actually doing pretty well against the Russians. Like, way better than I would have expected. I mean, they're occupying a lot of territory. I think the dual monarchy is probably better than they are. Well, that's not saying too much. What are you guys at war with? Vinland wants some cores back from you. Okay, I mean, Grand Columbia... I mean, it didn't break apart at the beginning of the game, so it is always going to be a pretty powerful force in a new world. Scary, for sure. What are your cores? I mean, you're actually losing core territory. I didn't even know you... I honestly did not know you could lose core territory in Victoria, too. Are you allied to anybody? You're allied to the Scandinavians. Our infamy is slowly going down. I'm trying to think, is there anything here I'd want to do from either Scandinavia or to Burgundy? The answer is I don't really know. Add you to our sphere, drop you back down to 1. As long as we can hold on to Egypt for 1 year, we can build a Suez Canal. Also, like, look how just absolutely dominating we are right now in Europe. I really appreciate it. You hate us. You're somewhat okay with the Polish and with, actually, you're friendly still with, you're 99.5. You're really not going to finish it off? That actually annoys me. AI. The Newfoundlander Flaw. Who the hell is that? The answer is I have no clue. It's a very strange name, though. Yes, I mean, a dual monarchy, they've got a pretty sizable chunk of, like, this region. We'll see if they kind of want to start making their way. Ashanti? No. Why would I want to ally myself with you? That makes no sense whatsoever. Like, well, the weirdest people are trying to become our friends, and I don't know why. Because now you're in the sphere of the Scandinavians. So, I mean, it does kind of feel like there are definitely some tensions boiling up in Europe. Is there any actual crisis happening right now? The answer is no. I think England is going to start to kind of want to become independent. English liberation movement. Is there a French liberation movement? No. Because France doesn't have cores, I'm assuming, because they've kind of gone with the French side of things. Yeah, so Poland did lose some territory, which I think's okay. I mean, they're in 6th place right now. Burgundy, like, how the hell have you gotten yourself back at the 4th? Because they have really good industry. That's really basically it. You are at war with the Heavenly Kingdom. Why? I don't know, because they seem very powerful and a little bit scary. Why are you actually so... Why do you want to revolt so much? I mean, there's some independence movement, nationalist, suffrage. Like, again, I would give more people to vote. But right now, the reactionaries are dominating government right now. Like, if I were to pass weighted wealth, the liberals say yes. There's not enough militancy for, I think, the conservatives to say yes. It needs to be, I think, at 5. For to maybe be a chance of some more democratic reforms. But that's really about it. We'll build up our infrastructure as much as we possibly can in the country. Make some... Let's not be paused. Thank you. We don't need to be paused right now. Bavaria, of course, we're going to throw some money into you. Throw some investments into this guy. Throw some investments into Austria. Again, really just to slow down anybody trying to sphere them. And we can actually build 2 canals. That's nice. We can build the Suez Canal, 25,000. Completely okay. And then we can build the Kiel Canal. We can lose 50,000, but again, we have so much money that's completely acceptable. The canals don't finish, I think, right away. You're out. Why are you at war with Scandinavia? Because Scandinavia's trying to take over northern Finland. I don't... What the hell kind of thought were you having there? Seems to me like a bad one. Yeah, but the Suez Canal, all that will be getting built. Let's fight the Burgundians, because they suck and they smell bad. We'll keep on building infrastructure. In any country that we possibly can. Okay, start phase 1 for you. I'm willing to throw so much money at this. I have no problems with that. Yeah, so throw more money into Bavaria. Throw money into Yugoslavia. Throw some money into Macedonia. Throw some money into Venice. Throw money into Romania. Throw money even into Montenegro, just because why not? And also throw money into Egypt. Thank you. And also Nejd. And also Persia. Anybody else we want to... You know what? Ethiopia. The Fun Sultanate. I think that's actually... I think that's good for now. So Poland. Like, do you have cores on us? Apparently, you have a casus belli against us, and I don't know what the hell that casus belli could possibly be, because I don't know what I could have possibly done against you that'd make you mad at us. I'm actually wondering, because you're at 10th place. Is it risky? I'm gonna remove them from our sphere, and just see if they immediately like. I'm also gonna break our alliance. Just see if the Danubian Federation immediately declares war on the Austrians. This is risky. Yeah, get phase 2 going. Look, you're not in our sphere. I'm still going to have you up to friendly for obvious reasons, but this is your chance to strike. Austria is completely alone. And we have really only 100 research points. Or is that for the Kiel Canal? I don't know. Maybe it's just for the construction events in general. Like, I don't know, really. Turkey's at war with, apparently 2 people I don't want to be friends with. What are you fighting over? South Kurdistan? It's not really a big deal. Look, the Nubian Confederation, I've given you an opening. Okay? To declare war and win against Austria. That's all I'm saying, is that this opening is... Yes, there we go. We are now the war leaders. Not a huge surprise. I'm going to call Hungary into the war just because it makes my life easier and I don't have to do the work myself. You know what? Actually, if you want to annex Bavaria... I'm okay with that. This episode's going to go on a little bit longer because this is going to be the last one I'm going to record today. Really, it's not a political issue. Question is, will they try to demand both territories? I don't know. I will. Okay, we'll increase military spending to maximum. But, like, I don't want to... Let's reinforce into this army. Kill the Bavarians. We're already at 63%. Bavaria, can I do anything against you? Free allied cores. I could do that. But... On the other hand, the AI can do it for free pretty easily. Annex Austria. No. I want them to annex you as well. I know that's very risky, and they could become a great power. But I think it might be in our best interest. It is now under our occupation. I don't want to here's the thing. I don't want to occupy this territory myself. And the reason for that is I want the... Laissez-faire sucks. We wanted to do the Danubian Confederation to siege down some of this territory. I'll send you here. Send you guys to Prague. Yes, just I think as soon as they siege like one province, we should be okay. God damn, the boars are back. Get out of here, you stinky boars. So I mean, the liberals got way more votes than they have in the past. Reactionaries, of course, have still won. What are their policies? Interventionist. You know, I mean, they're actually limited military, which I don't like. But it's not so bad. Okay, let's help out the Danubian Confederation. At least siege one province against Bavaria. Did you do both? Wait, no, let me just... Wait. That's the entire alliance. Look, I just want you to throw on the war goal to annex, because you can annex Bavaria. You have cores over the entire country. There's nothing stopping you. Bavaria has defaulted on their debts. I guess that's not a huge surprise. Apparently, oh, we can have them repay debts, but that doesn't seem like it benefits us. So, I mean, I can sit here all day waiting for you to maybe do another war goal against them. Okay, Japanese rebels have risen up. Okay. Japanese rebels, we can deal with that without too much of a problem. I mean, will they ever add the war goal? I mean, if I were to add repay debts. I mean, the thing is, we have 100% on both. The question is, does the Danubian Confederation have enough war score against Bavaria to push another claim? I mean, luckily our allies in this war are helping us fight the rebels. I appreciate that a great deal. I guess Albania is also still just kind of... I mean, they're kind of independent. Yeah, okay, you're now under the sphere of the Belgians. That's not a surprise. So many goddamn railroads. Cordial, opposed, neutral. Macedonia, cordial with the Russians. Not a fan of that. Look. Danubian Confederation. I mean, if I was at Free Allied Corps, it's 5 war score. How many states do you guys have? You have 2 states. So, the thing is, it's like, he can add it for free. Danubian Confederation can add it absolutely free. And not cost us anything. How are we losing money? I don't actually know. First time in a while, we've actually been losing cash. So I don't want to spend 10 infamy for that war. Let's see if maybe now they'll do it. And the Suez Canal has finished. Fantastic. So we now have our own little chunk of territory here. Build a naval base, build a fort, build a railroad. All that seems okay. Italy, who are you at war with? You know what? That's a completely okay war. I will support it as much as I can. There we go. Yeah, annex Bavaria, please. So New Confederation is now looking a little bit better. I might even want to abandon Tyrol then for them as well. They're in 8th place, which is kind of... Yeah, no, that's exactly what I was worried about. But, I mean... I don't know. Maybe this was a mistake then on our part. Let me see, you're in 7th place. You got a lot of industry. But I think at least for right now is going to be a good time for us to end this episode. Who's actually in 9th place right now? Or 8th place right now? It'll kick out Scandinavia. Because it's actually going to also drop down Russia down 1 more point as well. But I do think that's going to be a good time for us to end this episode. So thanks for watching. My name is Anthnwam. If you've enjoyed, run a thumbs up. Not enjoy, click some down. You want to see more, subscribe. And goodbye.